beautiful day in the neighborhood. Meow 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 meow. Let us drop this in stream chat. Where are we at? We're all the way at the top. I think we're live. We're live? Yeah, we're live. We've been live for a few minutes here. Got a couple minutes before it starts, and we'll be a-okay. 3 minutes to go. What's my wife want? Ooh, thank you, iPhone. What does Elena want? Oh, I am live. Thanks. Thanks. That's what I meant. What do we got? 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go, and then we'll get started. Oh, snap. I got Crown Black sitting next to me. I forgot about this. I'll drop that in my drink. Oh, it's my wife texting me. Little Crown Black in your drink. Never heard anything. Oh, that's a nice generous pour, too. Oh, a little bit more, right? It's my own drink. Drinky drink. Oh yeah, nice and strong. Oh, let's see. My wife is in Texas for training as they're opening a new base that we're going to drop a King Air 90 at. Maybe we'll get a bunch of flights. We're doing like 30 flights a month out of the place, but hopefully we pick that back up when COVID stops. So she's down there, and she's eating some sushi. Let's take a look around. It's not as smooth today. I know I do have a bunch of shit open though. What do I have open that I don't need to have open? No, I need that. Oh snap, it's 8 o'clock. We'll give it one more minute and then we'll get going here. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, it's a little jerky. I'm not sure why. It's normally not like that. Oh well. Alright, let us start our flight in FS Economy. Bam! Welcome, everybody! We are streaming tonight. Trying to do the stream thing, make it more of a habit. Tonight we are taking the Carinado Navajo, the Navajo, from, where are we at? Gunnedah in Australia. We're going to drop some people off in Armidale, and then up to Kempsey on the coast. Probably, I think we're going to go, what'd Sky Vector say? What's Sky Vector say? In fact, we'll pop that up. What's Sky Vector say? Yeah, we'll go from... Yeah, we'll go Armidale down to Tamworth. What's that? Whiskey 174, Whiskey 434 up to Armidale. And then we'll drop down into Kempsey on the coast there. We are running, what are we running? We are running the new Active Sky. So hopefully we may get a little bit of weather. That would be nice, right? I think it would be nice, at least. Yeah. So, let us... Awesome, so we got... This is Orbex, Convict Island, Australia V2. And... we do have Reality XP GTN dropped in. We got Active Sky going. And let's set the park and brake. Looks like it's set already. Okay, bam. Drop that. We'll go battery on. This plane is super easy to start because it is a Carinado plane. We'll just turn to start on the honeycomb here. And they'll magically start. Hey, that makes it easy, right? Drop back to both. Turn the avionics on. And we'll get our flight plan loaded in here. Ba, 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 6.62. 100 gallons on board, that'll get us where we go. I think we'll leave this in Kempsey for the night and wait for more jobs to spawn back. We have a little bit of network here in FS Economy around out of Armidale. It goes like, where do we go? We go Gunnedah, Kempsey, Lismore, and Nabbury? Nab something. So what did we say? We said, yeah, so we'll go down to Tamworth, up to Armidale. That's Tamworth. Ooh. TW, that's what we're looking for. Go up to Armidale. I think I had that set as KMPSC, I believe. Is that what that is? KMPSI. I was close. Remove. Is it in there? Yeah. Then to Kempsey. YKMP. Yay, Kempsey. Message. Yes, I know. It's a personal license. Thank you, Reality XP. I don't know why they gotta remind us that every time we load this thing up. I'm not sure what the weather is, to be honest. I haven't looked at it, so we will see what Active Sky throws at us. I don't think there's an ATIS here. Yeah, so we will use the Active Sky ATIS and see what it says. Anyone's used Active Sky, you know that you can dial 122.0 and what is it, 0.3 and 0.5 to get some voice ATIS.
Yankee Golf Delta Hotel.
I'll shut up.
Information. Yankee 0030 Zulu. Weather wind 116 at 4. Visibility 10,000. Sky condition ceiling 3,000. Broken. Few clouds at 12,800. Temperature 152.9. QNH 1024. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Yankee.
Say 1024. 1014. 102.
Yankee Golf.
Bump that up. 0, 2, 4, and we are set. We'll back out of here. Back. There we go. Luckily for you guys, this plane's autopilot is crap. We'll turn the nav on. We'll do an alt hold. We will actually can't set an altitude pre-select. I can do pitch. More than likely, we'll just fly it up. This is Aussie. This is Convict land. There's no altitude. There's no mountains here. So we'll probably go up to like 6,000. You say the wind was 104, something like that. God, I really don't want to back taxi, but we're going to. We'll be nice with it. Beacon, nav. What's nice about the Orbex Aussie Convict Island is a lot of these airports are actually pretty decent. I mean, they're not full-on payware airports, but way, way better than default ones. Even the little crappy ones are way better than default ones. Which is nice. Little fast taxi, huh? 40 knot taxi. There's no virtual FA, whatever that's down there in Australia. Ben talks about it all the time in our Discord, because he can't see, and they took away his ability to get a IFR because of it in the real world. Woo! All right, let's turn around. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, so lights on. We're good to go. Really don't need flats, so we'll give it a notch. This plane's actually one of the better sounding NATO planes. Not as good as the 421. In fact, I may end up turning it down. I don't know how loud it is on the stream there. I don't know if you could hear me over it. That's how loud it is. Hold the center line. A little bit of rudder back and forth. And away we go. Alright. Go gear up. Get that flap out of there. Yeah, weather. I was flying out of Sydney earlier, and there was a decent amount of clouds, so I was hoping maybe got some more. We'll see what we get in around. I do have Active Sky active, so hopefully may get something. Then we'll back it out. Get a lean down to about 40 gallons. Climb. Light off. Such a ridiculously easy plane to fly. It's fugly, but gets the job done. Gives it a little bit of haze, though. I've noticed the enhanced atmospherics is actually pretty good at adding that haze out in the distance. That PTA kind of haze that was out there. Which is nice, because you get that kind of sharpness up close, and that kind of haze out in the distance that kind of dulls everything. Ooh, it's loud. Should probably wait till we get to cruise to move around, flapping all over the place. We'll probably level off at 5, maybe 6. Like the tallest peak here in fucking Australia is what, 5,000, 4,000 something, and that's nowhere near here. There's lots of koala bears and VB long necks for everyone who's seen that video. There we go. Bam. I do think they did a really good job on V2. Everything's nice, really nice looking. I mean, is it as picture perfect as orthos? No. But what's here is nice. There's a few areas that are kind of ortho though. Some of the points of interest. I don't think anywhere we're going today. Got coming up on 5. Yeah, we'll give it to 6. Then we'll level off and kick the autopilot on for a little bit. What's up, Simon? We're out here in your neck of the woods, bro. Except I'm drinking Crown Black instead of VB. No Victoria Bitter. No Victoria. Yeah, they did just announce that they were doing True Earth, Washington, and Oregon for P3D, so I imagine they'll be following it up with NorCal, SoCal, and our friends down there in Florida, which is just as flat as Australia. Yeah, we went a little over, no big deal. Kick it on. There we go, autopilot's on. No use going any higher out here. It's a longer flight, maybe. We'll say the new True Earth for X-Plane, the SoCal one's pretty damn nice. Not gonna, it's been enjoying dicking around in there. I will say it looks like crap though in Vulcan on my system. The textures just go completely blurry, so I backed out to 11.4.1. Bring the prop down a little bit. Got pressure back, prop all over the place. Then we'll lean it out. Get a nice cheap gas bill today. We're out here in Ben's neck of the woods, man. We're going over here to Tamworth. Drop some koalas out the window here for him. So he has another pet. Go with the bird, Millie, so we don't have to hear it when he's on Discord chat. That stupid bird screaming all the time. It's almost as bad as his wife, huh? His wife's cool. I won't talk trash. I think her wife, his wife, and my wife would probably get along pretty well. You guys hear me okay over the plane? I know I have it turned down in the chat a little bit in the stream because it's ridiculously loud in the headset. go outside. Let's take a look. Take a look-see. Oh, look. It's the two dudes that are in, like, every other Caronado plane ever. Got the dude that looks like the guy from Narcos. The other dude looks like a child molester. He's gonna pull up to school in a minivan or something. Hopefully we get some weather. Weewa. What the hell's Weewa? Is that out of the Armadale area, like we're doing with these other ones? Weewa. Why do the Australians have weird names for everything? Did they, like, I don't know, like throw something against the wall, or like got super drunk and were like, I'm gonna go to blah 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 blah, and they just made some shit up when they made up all these town names and whatnot? Some have to be like Aboriginal, right? Simon would know. He's not Aboriginal, but he would know. Maybe. West. Oh, so it's out there by, like Kempsey and all that. Man, I've been flying the crap out of this thing. Like at work, I'll set my laptop up, and I'll bring that, my X56. And I'll hop in the Navajo here and just load up and just fly the whole thing. Go Gunnedah, Armadale, down to Nabiri. I don't know how to fucking pronounce these places. And then back to Armadale, and Armadale to Kempsey, and back, and then Lismore if there's anything there, then back to Gunnedah. That's such a hell of a good name, man. I want to live in a place called Gunnedah. That's a strong name, Gunnedah. Where are you from? Oh, I'm from Gunnedah. Gunnedah. Gun-eda. Except nobody there has guns, right? It's crazy Aussies and no guns. Different way of life, no big deal. Let's see. I think Armadale's got an ATIS. Maybe. Fire for roasting. Weewa? Fire for roasting. It's near Rawbri. That's all like Aboriginal though, right? Like the names. Like some white dude didn't come through and make that shit up. I mean, it's cool if he did. Yeah. Awis. What the hell is Awis? I don't know. Yeah, maybe we're too far away. I don't know what that is anyways. Awis is like an ATIS, yeah? Automated Weather Information Service. Maybe it's not really here. P3D. No guns. Man, guns are fun. Don't need a tank, but, you know, something to go bang bang with every now and then. You know, yeah, it makes sense. Will say it's a beautiful area to fly in. I'm sure it's beautiful in real life, too. Like, there's a lake back there. Like, I didn't realize Australians had lakes. Thought you guys just bottled all your water. That's like the most white American thing to say ever, right? Yeah. Well, I think it's time for another drink of the drinky drink. Diet Dr. Pepper, Crown Black. As God intended it. Well, I guess God intended it to be straight, but I didn't feel like walking to the kitchen and getting a glass. So, hey, now we're over Tamworth. I don't have the Orbex Tamworth. This is just the Australia B2 one. I'll probably end up picking it up in the next Orbex sale if they do put the Australia stuff on sale. Ben says he lives out over here. So I flew on Discord and we streamed it trying to find his house in this area. Basically, there's a road. Might be that road. That goes out. Yeah. He said he kind of lives over here by the little mountain area. Guess if this is ortho, we'd probably see it, but it's not. I wonder if there's clouds up by the coast when we get to Kempsey. I hope so. You know, the weird thing about the enhanced atmospherics is, like, it doesn't change real smooth when it comes to the weather change, and so, like, when Active Sky updates, it's like a straight update. Like, you'll be in the middle of a cloud and it'll be missing, instead of like a change over time. I don't even know if he's home. We haven't seen him in a bit. I know he's been working on all that college stuff now for his aviation management degree. Yeah, he supposedly lives like somewhere right over in this area, right here by the little mountain area. So if I had a potty in the lab, I'd reach out the window and drop it out there for him. Send him a care package. A little frozen poop, Joe Dirt style. We got 50 miles to go. I don't think this AWIS will pull up. Alright, we can do the 122. Was it 03? Maybe it's 02. That'll give us the closest.
Yankee, Kilo, Mike, Papa, airport information, Bravo, 0102.
No, it's 12205. It's been a while since I messed with it. Your current location.
Abbreviated briefing from your
There we go.
position.
Yeah.
Yankee Golf Delta Hotel 2 Yankee Kilo Mike Papa. No SIGMETs active for your route of flight. No airmets active for your route of flight. Current weather conditions. Yankee Sierra Tango Whiskey Wind 069er at 3 visibility.
Yeah, see, it's pulling up
1000.
Tamworth's.
Temperature 18 dew point 10 QNH 1024.
I guess we could cheat though.
Your estimated
Could do. See if there's clouds out in Kempsey.
Papa, airport information, Delta 0102, Zulu, weather, wind 210 at 10.
Ooh,
visibility
10 knots.
10,000, sky condition 3,000, scattered.
Scattered clouds, hell yeah.
1,008,
There we go.
broken temperature 19 dew points.
Yeah, look, got a little bump up here though. Maybe it's because of the mountains. I can say if anyone is on the fence about whether Active Sky Fix has gone past the crazy wind shear issue that everyone was having in both retail and the hotfix one, that that little bump of crazy, I don't know, whatever, wind shear, whatever, is completely gone. I haven't experienced any of it since putting the Active Sky. That's beta 2 now. I'm not real sure what the big difference was between beta 1 and beta 2. But they did release, I just noticed today. I downloaded the update. I suppose if I go to the website I could probably look up the changelog, but so far it's been pretty stable. I haven't had any issues with it. It'd be nice if they would have updated the interface. The interface is ugly as ever. Or even made the interface like in the sim, like through the add-ons like X-Plane 11 does with the plugins. You know, you could go here and then go to Active Sky and then, you know, put a flight plan in, do all that sort of stuff through here would be cool, but one day maybe, one day. One day. So is everyone having a good day? I'm here in the States, my time it's like 8:24. It's been raining most of the day. I went and sat outside and had a stogie when it broke through and had some sun for a bit. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, yay. It's been raining for like a week, man. It sucks. Absolutely sucks. So tired of the rain. Alright, so my guess is, let me see. What do we got available for us? Coming in. What is my dog doing? My dog's chewing on something in the back. I gave her a big bone earlier. One of those ones you buy at like the store with the, you know, it's an actual bone but with a bunch of meat on it, like jerky style. So she's been gnawing the crap out of that. Like Kimsey. Flight plan. Armadale. Load procedure. Approach. We are coming in on 3. So that's probably the best. Vectors. No. We'll go RMWD. Nope. Whiskey Echo. Yeah. There we go. Oh. So, I don't know if I have... Yeah, I don't have the world chart selected on my install right now. Which is alright. So we got down to 6100, initial approach, 6152. Armadale's short, I think it's like 4,000 some feet, yeah. It's high for Convict Island. It's probably one of their highest deals. So once we pass RMWY, then we'll start a descent. Buzzing, yeah. There we go. Turn my head for a second. Turn track IR off. Wow. We got 13 miles. Yay. We'll just get off autopilot now. No need sitting on something. It's not like there's any real weather here right now. It's not like it's hard to fly either. Ooh, hey. That's what I get for turning my head. Yeah, I was looking at the chat. Oh, someone's blowing my phone up. It's alright. A little bumpy. It's alright. Big fat planes, big bus of the sky. So are we making a right turn? No. It's pretty much a straight-in approach here. I wonder how many koalas. This area is the area that got. This is part of that fire, wasn't it, Simon? I know that area over there by Tamworth was. Fire, was it earlier this year? No, was it last year? Big fire? Alright. 7 miles to go. And then we'll start a slight turn to the right. It's showing you top of descent at RMWI. There we go. Get back in it. Maybe next time I'll actually remember to add the stupid charts. I think I got just the USA ones pulled in right now. I sure look shorter than 3 miles. Damn, everyone's blowing my fucking phone up today. God, I like that little haze, man. Like, I'm bummed PTA isn't going to come over, really. Who knows? Matt Davies is kind of real flaky. But, to say if Lockie just keeps going on the True Sky stuff with the atmospherics, probably no need for it. Yeah, it's going to be up there. Right, 047 in 5 seconds. Thank you, GTN. For anyone who doesn't have a GTN in their plane, shame on you. These things are amazing. Alright, 5 miles, then we'll start our descent. Nice, easy turn. Oh.
Vertical track.
Vertical track, thank you. 1 minute. I still don't see it. I think it's out there, right where my mouse is. Yeah. Oh, I'm climbing. What am I climbing for? Get down, boy. How's everyone doing tonight? Got a bunch of people, looks like. Say hi. Tell me you're here. I like to talk. That means you gotta interact with me, though. Tell me I'm stupid. Simon says it all the time. There we go. Yeah, it's dead in front of us here. That's gotta be the runway, that big strip out there. Little trim going. It's nice as the GTN will give you that fake glide slope. You just have your head down the whole time. What's up, Mike? What you doing, bro? Alright, let's pull some throttle out. Maybe about 8 miles out, yeah. Back it out. the light on. I'm gonna leave it leaned out. Maybe give it a little bit. Start landing at like 4,000 feet. A little high, that's alright. Drop the gear. Use it as a speed brake. Bring the props forward just a little bit. Right at the top of the grain there, 24. There we go. Now we're slowing down. Go flap for stage. Trying to make some of this FSE money tonight there, Mike. Oh no, Armadale's... That's yours, isn't it, Simon Kluger? Gear. Mixture's good. Sort of freaking high. Props. Switches. They're up here. Landing lights are on. I know, because I'm staring at my honeycomb and I can see them. A little bit of trim. Go stage 2 on our flaps. Oh snap. Coming in nice and pretty. There we go. There we go. Now you're about to make some money off me. Yeah. What are we doing? 500 at 90, right? That's how we fly them. We're a little fast, 95. Clicking sounds just me hitting the little buttons on the honeycomb. Alright, let's not try to do what I did on the last one, right? Just rocket ship it. Right onto the ground. We're a little right. It's alright. Oh no, we're not bad. Ooh. Probably could have made that. Oh well. We'll turn off here and then we'll taxi back. So we got another leg of this trip to go. Yeah, open door. Alright. Alright, what do we got? Let's pull those flaps up. Lights off. Here we go. Do a little fast taxi, right? Oh look, there's another shitty Piper right there. Rickety planes. Cheap though. Alright. We will get set up before we get going here, so go turn that back. Parking brake. Sending results to the server. Yay! That one's done. Let's make sure this is set for HBRC. It is. Nice. Alright. so many windows open, right? Alright, let's get our GTN set up for the next leg. Remove that approach. And there we go, Armadale to Kempsey. Probably won't do those. I don't know why Armadale showed up on the back there. That's weird. Let's remove that. Bam. Close. Oh, hey, I need to start the flight, don't I? Never forget, start the flight. How many times have we all been a freaking hour into something? Nothing's going your way. There we go. Awesome. Hey, look, we're clear on the left. Clear on the right. Those flaps up. There you go, Simon. You got your money now. Don't blow it all in one place. On hookers and bubblegum or whatever. Whatever you Australians do for money. It's probably kangaroos and spiders that'll like rip your head off. All the animals that want to kill you. Alright, let's make sure. Yeah, we don't need that much. 3 degrees. Give it a notch of flaps. I do think it's weird though. I noticed all these airports in Australia have this, I don't know, those white little concrete little triangle bunker thingamajigs. Seems like every airport here, and I'm sure, I don't know if it's just in the Orbex, but we'll go prop, we'll give it a little bit more gas. And away we go. On to leg number 2. So now we're going Armadale. I'll get back on the center here. Over to Kempsey, so we got to cross a little bit of a hill. Sun over there on the left. Ooh, hey. It's kind of a cool look coming over that little hill there. All those houses. There we go. Gear up. Flap up. I'm going to back it back to 20 or 35 here. Manifold. We'll back it to 24 on the prop. Then we'll lean it out to about 20 gallons there. There it goes. Just lean a peak. Then we'll start our right turn on this whiskey area, whatever you want to call them there in Australia. On our way to Kempsey, where should be some clouds. According to Active Sky, there'll be some clouds. Hey Molly, you want to not chew your bone right next to me, bro? She's sitting right over here, and she farted. And now my little man cave stinks like dog fart. Damn it, Molly. I love that dog, but Jesus, it's terrible. It's the only dog I've ever owned that, like, audibly farts. You know, that 210, Kevin. Oh, Woody, bro. The GTN is worth its weight in gold. If you can get it on sale, cool. They pretty frequently do like a buy one, get one half off if you want the 750 and the 650. But the 750 on its own, whether you're in P3D or X-Plane, is worth its weight in gold. Yeah, no. Back to Molly. She's the only dog I've ever had that, like, makes an audible, like, human-sounding fart. It's bad. Like, she'll be, like, sitting there, and she'll just be hanging out, and just be like, oh, my God. I tried to blame it on my wife. I'm like, oh, Elena, just shit your pants. But no, it's Molly. And they're not SBDs. They're definitely loud. You know when something's coming your way. And Kevin, we will not talk about the 210. It's a cool plane, but it's not as sexy as a Bonanza. There's just no... Just can't do it. I mean, I do it. Don't get me wrong. I've flown that 210 out of here a bunch. This is what we have out here. I got a V-tail there in Gunnedo, though, too. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. I thought my flaps were up. I hit the button. Or maybe I hit the wrong one. Guess I should have done a climb checklist, huh? There we go. No wonder we were climbing so slow. Oh, snap. Going over where I want to be. Ugh. Trim it down. Back it off to 30. We'll descend to about 6,000. Pull the prop back a little bit. About 23-ish. Maybe 22. A little over. Oh. There we go. Lean it out. It's about 14. Turn nav on. We'll descend though. We gotta drop like 500 feet. There's no need for me to be up this high. Not like I'm gonna run into anything in freaking Aussie land. Oh, snap. It's getting a little hazier. Maybe we will get those clouds that I was saying. Fingers crossed, gentlemen. And ladies, if there's a lady out there. Fingers crossed. Hopefully Active Sky does its job. I've noticed it does pretty good when, you know, you load in a place and there's weather there. So maybe let's see if it pops weather in for us as we get up there. These True Sky clouds are so beta, it's like you can't rely on it doing what it's supposed to do. But they look pretty though when they work right. Here we go. Bring it up a little bit. We'll level off at 6. I know I should be at 500, right? Or 5,500, but... And autopilot's on. It's like the Grand Canyon of Australia here. Look at that, man. Like tourists flock to come see the Grand Canyon of Australia. It's pretty cool. It's a little watering hole. It's where all the koalas and kangaroos hang out. It's where Kangaroo Fight Club started. Anyhow, back to Woody. Dude, the GTN is well worth its weight. I think I have 650 and the 750 for P3D and X-Plane, even though I fly like X-Plane like one flight every 2 weeks, or a week, something like that. But yeah, if you get it, in, you know, the Reality XP one is way better than the Flight one. It's smoother, it's less impact on your sim performance, and the developer is actively developing it and answers questions on AvSim on their developer forum there. These guys are super quick. There's constant updates. But yeah, it does amazing things. You can program in visuals. If I had the if I had installed the charts, because I didn't have them selected when I loaded up, but you can view all the charts. In fact, you can overlay the charts on top of the map. So, like, say we were doing an approach into Kempsey, you could, whatever approach it is, you can overlay it on there and kind of give you a little bit more situational awareness as far as where you're going. You can program in a visual approach, and it'll actually give you a fake glide slope. If you have a bunch of traffic on, you got TCAS, it'll do that. You can calculate, VNAV points. If you let it, obviously it won't fly a VNAV profile for you. Fuel planning, all sorts of stuff. It is an amazing little deal. Now, is everything 100% up to date? No, because you gotta go to have an active subscription to for a real Garmin GTN, and if you're doing that for flight sim, you probably should be out there flying your real plane instead at that point. But they're close enough to make things work. It is missing some airports in the FSC database simply because FSC is so old that it's using a bunch of stuff that's closed. But you can go in here just like we did with the Frozen Bottom Sledding Club stuff for our group. You can actually add in a waypoint. I can create a waypoint. I can call it whatever I want, put it wherever I want. I can say it's an airport, not an airport. Gives you all sorts of info, like, where are we going? We're going, not Armadale. We'll find flight plan. We're going to Kempsey. So, like, if I go to flight plan, I go to not Kempsey. I can go waypoint info, and it'll tell me everything about it. All the frequencies, a little preview of the airport, all the taxiways, all the different procedures. If I had the chart, you can click on the procedure and then pull up the chart as well. Runways, traffic patterns, that's pretty cool. Obviously we don't have weather data because it's not connected via that way, but speaking of weather, let's pull up. Probably won't be able to catch the ATIS there, but if I do 12202, it should pull it up, right?
Yankee Kilo Mike Papa Airport information Golf 0132 Zulu weather wind 211 at 10 visibility
10 at 10.
1000 sky condition 3000 scattered ceiling 13800 broken temperature 19er dew point 12 QNH 1024 advice on
cool.
initial contact.
Don't have to change anything.
Golf.
So what does it say? Scattered at 3, broken to 13.
Yankee
So we'll see if that's accurate when we get up there. See if Active Sky is actually working. It obviously says there should be clouds, but it's a beta, so there's some bugs in it still. Pretty solid for a beta release, though, so far. Since it is at 10, we should probably select an approach based upon that. Procedure. I think the 16 is the grass runway. We could do it. No, we'll go. Yeah, because we're on that path right now. Boom. So we do. We will cross Cam PSC at 5300. And then we'll just descend from there. Airport's almost sea level, I think. Yeah, 54 feet. It's right there on the coast. So it'll prod it for us. So we'll go up there, left turn, and down. There we go. Making good time, too. It's playing hauls ass. It's nice. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it, man. You know, I tried really hard. I've worked my entire life for it to come to this, you know, to have P3D. You know, I studied hard, and my mom always said I'd become something. And, no. Yeah, on a real note, the V5 looks pretty nice. And this is the Orbex Australia package is really nice. I think the next one I'm going to pick up, if the True Earth stuff doesn't come out first, is Africa. So I think there's probably some cool stuff to fly out there. Just waiting to catch it on sale, man. I hate buying stuff when it's not on sale. It's cheap, I know, but you know, if difference is, you know, $40 or $25. You know, I don't have to have it right away. I'd rather spend the $25. Because that's $20 more for booze and cigars. That's how I think. Yeah. Let's see if that haze turns into clouds. Come on, clouds. Do me up proper here, bro. For anyone that was on my last stream, does my voice sound better tonight versus last time? I swapped from... I had a Yeti, a blue Yeti, that was sitting on my desk. That was probably, I don't know, 1.5 feet away from me. And this is using my headset mic. Logitech, whatever, G... something deal. It's right up against my face. I don't know if... Something tells me the Yeti probably sounds better, but maybe not as loud because it's so far away. Oh, a little foggy, misty down there in the bottom, huh? It's kind of nice. You know what I don't like about Australia compared to like the US is if there's an area like this in the US, there would probably be a dirt strip somewhere down there. Or somewhere around here. In Australia, it seems like their airstrips are very few and far between, even in the areas that are kind of populated. You just don't have the dearth of airstrips. Which sucks, because you'd want to, you know, hop in the Cub or something like that and go hit a bunch of these little hard-to-get-into places. Got, is that the sun off to the right? Where's it at? There it is, behind us. I was hoping the sun would be setting by the time I got over here. It's a cool little screenshot, though. I'll save that. It's looking a little more hazy over here. I don't see any clouds yet. I think we would see some clouds. Compared to what the report was. Then again, I don't know. Like I said, the True Sky clouds update real weird. Like if we had turned it to, if I had the enhanced atmospherics off, it'd look different, but you'd probably have the clouds sitting out there. So then maybe it'll just pop in. And I'm not sure if that's a limitation of the beta of Active Sky, or is that a limitation of the True Sky implementation? But hopefully, Lockheed and Hi-Fi come together and get it worked out. It's definitely a little more hazier out that way than when we were over by Tamworth and Armadale and all that stuff. I don't know. So what's yeah, I think that's the oh, it's terrible for me, right? DS it. I don't have any filters applied to the mic, and it's just the, I don't know, it's G470 or 490 or something headset mic. I like the way the Yeti sounds naturally, but like I said, just the way I have it, it was sitting, you know, on the base on the desk. It's a little bit farther away from me. I'm not gonna be that guy and buy a boom. Maybe I should, but I feel like a wanker walking around with a boom on my desk. I mean, I'm the only person that uses this computer. Lena sometimes does if she needs something for work, but it's kind of my little playroom. I got a bookshelf full of books and games and all my man stuff, since it's all women in my freaking house. It's literally all women, like my wife, 2 daughters, 2 dogs, both girls, and we have a cat who's a girl as well. It's fucking estrogen city. Maybe I'll see about getting a little boom to place the Yeti a bit closer to me, because I'm just talking naturally here, but or maybe try putting some filters on this mic and see if we can equalize it out a little bit more. It's a work in progress. I know, I say shit, I'm like, maybe I'll do it, and then I'm like, oh, look what I bought. A pound of cocaine. Well, alright. Definitely don't see any scattered clouds. That haze that was taking effect pretty hard out there. Eight miles, and we'll start our descent, boys and girls. 8 miles. It's like the Eminem, right? 8 Mile. That's a pretty good movie. Not a huge Eminem fan, but the movie was pretty good. And they had, what's her name? Brittany Murphy. She was in there. We were just talking about Murph's sister. Yeah, that was Brittany Murphy, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. Been a long time. Yeah, so it looks like we'll send there from PSC. They weren't cool enough to actually make real names. They just labeled them with letters. SC to SI, SF. Yeah, so 5300, 4330. Yeah, we should be alright. Little bumpy coming over the mountains, huh? Bumpier, I guess, is a better word for it. Bumpier. Alright, when we cross C here, we'll take it off autopilot here in a minute.
Vertical track.
Vertical track. Thank you, GTN, for reminding me. Can't tell you how many times I've forgotten about that. Get that flight director stuff off. Nice slow descent. If I don't see any clouds at 13. Active Sky lied to us. Right, to 122 in 8 seconds. I do love the feature where you can set your G10 to auto slew the HSI. Yeah. Alright. So above 4330. So let's back it out here a little bit. Got a bit of descending to do, about 1,000. Get that light on early. Definitely bumpier. A lot of movement. Come on. I gotta keep trimming nose down. You can do it, buddy. Come on, little Piper, or big Piper, you can do it. Kinda disappointed it didn't put the clouds out. $032 now. Yeah, not bad. What's crazy is the glide slope, the vertical deviation there shows we're super high. Even though the procedure says, you know, we need to stay, oh, maybe we are, 2,700? Yeah, maybe. I lied. I was going to talk shit on the deal not matching up, but it's me. It's me doing the bad. Oh yeah, look at that haze layer now. Draws a hard line too, which is weird. I think it'd be a little more uneven. It draws layers. Still looks pretty good though. Especially now that you get kind of under it a little bit, it's not as hard of a line. Oh no, bro, keep descending. We're super high still. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm deviating here a little bit. Should make that short turn. Drop the gear. Slow down a little bit. Alright. Give it a notch of flaps. I'm sure it's going to have his turn here. Alright, so mixture goes back in. I put the prop up just a little bit, don't really need to go full. Perfectly capable of flying at 2,400 if we need to. It's still about 1,000 feet. I do like how it gives you the obstructions, though. Let's see. Little tower. Is there something off here to the right? Maybe. I don't know. I gotta land. There we go. Lights are on. Gears down, 3 green. We are good to go here, bros. Probably should have come from the other side. With the wind at 10 miles behind me there. A little low. Lot of yoke. It's bouncing around a bit. Oh, ah. There we go. Welcome to Kimsey, everybody. Ah, I didn't slow down in time. It's alright. I think there's a taxiway over that way, but... Get over the line. Alright, flaps up. Lights. Landing off. Taxi on. Props there. Oh, there's a little house here for us. There's our 100 Australian hamburger. It's probably kangaroo or koala meat. Oh, people surely don't eat that like they eat random food here. No way. No way. Thanks, man. See, I know you can have it, like, calculate a top of descent. Let me stop my FSE flight here. Sending results to the server. Your flight is logged. Yay! Man. So I know you can do, if you put... I just don't know if the autopilot will fly it. Not that I would want it to. You know, if I want to do a VNAV descent, I'm going to go fly the TFDI or, you know, something else. So we are now in Kimsey. Kill that, kill that. Lights, lights. And... exit's opening. Out the door we go. Except my dudes are still in there probably, yeah. It's a cool little airport. Little gas station, got your 100 Australian hamburger. Got another little Piper buddy. More little Piper buddies. Is that a 177? That's a cool plane. I'd much rather do a 177, Kevin, than the 210. 177's way cooler. It's like a 172 on roids, you know. The little Piper guy. It's not bad, you know. It's not set aside pay. We're a quality airport, but it's definitely better than a stock airport of any kind. And that is that for my flight tonight, gentlemen. I want to say thank you to everyone for coming on in and stopping by and chatting, saying hi, having a Crown and Coke with me, or whatever it is, water or grape juice or something. It's been a blast. I'm going to try and start doing these It's the third week in a row I've done it. Most likely Tuesday or Wednesday night, depending on if my wife's off or not. But one of the 2 nights will make it happen. And yeah, thank you again. If you guys want to see a certain flight somewhere, probably in a GA plane. I can do some tube liners. If we want to do a Majestic flight or a 717 flight, I really don't want to do anything big. But I am down to fly if you're down to have me. And yeah, just let me know. Throw a comment down below. Say thanks. Like, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, because I'm a cool guy. My wife doesn't think so, but, you know, she's got to deal with me till death do us part, right? But anyhow, thanks again, guys, for stopping by. It's Nick, and I am signing out. It's time to go get something to eat. And we're done. Bye.